Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, October 6th, and this is a recap of what we did today in Biology A. As a reminder, I will not be here tomorrow on Wednesday, October 7th. For today, we did a short recap of what we did on Monday, and then after that, we went into comparing and contrasting our notes with notes from prior hours. So let me show you what I mean by this. We have a picture here of some first hour notes, and if you are in fourth hour, you need to be able to compare and contrast the two sets of notes. What's different between these notes and the notes that you took? Some of the differences we noticed was the macromolecule is different here. In fourth hour, we had proteins that we discussed, whereas it's carbohydrates in this picture here. Our notes also were a little bit more detailed in terms of what are some different things we can produce when we go through biosynthesis. And so we also made sure that people understood the location of these processes, which it just depends on what process you're talking about. But if you're talking about digestion, that would occur in the digestive system. If you're talking about biosynthesis, that's going to occur more so in the cells of different organisms. And we ask questions on those, just simply review our notes. After we reviewed our notes, we went into our virtual lab. In our virtual lab, one of the questions on the lab sheet that is assigned is to look at the growth curves for each graph. When we look at these growth curves, we need to look at some actual data. Here's an example of some data here where we're looking at mass versus day and length versus day. We discussed that if you are able to calculate the slope of either of these lines, that will equal your growth rate. Remember, slope is rise over run, and you can simply pick coordinates and just simply plug that into your slope formula. Once you've made your slope calculations, you can then give your growth rates for the different temperatures of the worms. Remember, one tomato worm grows at a 20 degree setting, and the other tomato worm is growing in a 30 degree Celsius situation. You then will be able to answer these questions based on what your data is and what your graphs are. Once you've completed this assignment, you need to submit it. It is due by Wednesday, October 7th at 8 a.m. So this assignment should be completed today, and that concludes today's lesson. Thank you.